Hello everybody, good morning from Pokhara here. This is Nepalese Nomad uploading a new video after a while, and I'm still editing my videos of my previous treks which I just finished a few weeks before, but I have not finished editing them, and I've still got to finish the Annapurna circuit video. But at the meantime, we got here a beautiful day here in Pokhara, and it snowed at the Panchase Hills, and it's March 18 today, so mid-March, which is almost spring season according to Nepali calendar. It's the month of Chait, from which month it's believed that the summer starts to kick in, or the early springtime. But as you can see, the Panchase Hills are covered in snow. The forest at Panchase Hills is covered in snow. It's just 2,000-meter high hills, and it's way away from the main mountain range here, the Annapurna mountain range, which are on the north of the Pokhara valley. And the Panchase Hills here, barely visible from here because they are so small, and they are in the kind of southern western part of Pokhara valley. So to snow here, the snow has to come from there to here, and there is a big valley here where the city of Pokhara is. So without getting disturbed by the gap in between from that huge mountain range to the small hill here, it snowed there last night. That means it was pretty cold last night. I just uploaded a quick live video before this, but since there was no one to watch the live video and it was a bit shaky and I couldn't see anything in the screen because the screen was on the sunny side, so it was even portrait, not even landscape. So I thought I'll record a video and upload it later, so I'm doing it again, but in a recorded version, not a streaming, because I do streaming from my mobile phone, and in streaming, when you shake and move your camera, the live stream doesn't go pretty well. Okay, let's talk about the Panchase Hill here. So it's very rare incident to snow at mid-March. As you know, it's already March 18, almost springtime, but it snowed. It rarely happens. According to the meteorological department of Nepal, they say it's the system created by the Arabian Sea in the west of Nepal. So this wind from Arabian Sea, they travel all the way from like Afghanistan, Pakistan and Kashmir to here, and we see the effect here. So this means it snowed in Fulchoki, which is a hill near Kathmandu, and Chandragiri as well. That's also a hill nearby Kathmandu, but they are a lot higher than Panchase here. Fulchoki is almost 3,000 meters. 2,700 meters. So all the snow lovers from Kathmandu go there when it snows. So the temperature was already in double digits, the minimum temperature, since a couple of weeks. But last night I just checked the temperature. Last night it dropped, went back to single digit minimum temperature. I think it was 8 or 9 degrees Celsius at night. That was in Pokhara valley, which is far from the Panchase Hill there, and it's a lot lower. Pokhara is like, depending on the place, it's in average 800 meters only. So it never snows here unless in rare circumstances, like it happened a decade before. I think it snowed here, but it happens really in extreme cold and extreme weather. So normally it doesn't snow here. It's only 900 meters. So but the temperature went back to single digit. From tomorrow I think it's climbing again. So it's one of the rare incident. I hope people who are in Kathmandu enjoy the snow in Fulchoki and Chandragiri, especially Chandragiri. Nowadays you can go there. Sorry for the noise here, just a chopper passing by, and you get this a lot here because from Pokhara there are a lot of chopper going to Annapurna base camp, sometimes to Mustang and Jomsom, usually for carrying stuff to the mountains, and sometimes for rescuing as well. But the rescuing incident happens rarely in the Annapurna base camp trekking route unless it snows heavily or some avalanche happens or something. But usually they carry stuff to Annapurna base camp because there are no roads to there, and some luxury people or the lodge owners there, they come to Pokhara and go back by choppers. Okay, coming back to the video here. So in Fulchoki, I was talking about the Fulchoki hills in Kathmandu. So there is also snows, not always, but in time like this when it's really cold. Fulchoki is easily reachable from Kathmandu. There is a road connecting to it. You can cycle there. You can do a hike via Godavari. You can catch a bus or something to Godavari, and then you can walk up to the Fulchoki hill. It's a nice walk, but for cycling the road is a bit rough, but you can have an adventurous time cycling as well. And for Chandragiri, you can go by cable car. It's nice and easy, and at the top of the hill they have restaurants. They've got a movie theater as well, I think. I don't know what's the idea of having a movie theater on top of a quiet hill. People don't go to a mountain top to watch movie, but they have it. I don't know why. And there are picnic spots and some resort as well. That's about the Kathmandu Valley. But for the Pokhara people or people who are traveling to Pokhara, they can do a trek to Panchase Hill here. They are not very far. There are several ways to do the trek to Panchase. You can go this way via the old fish stupa there, and there's another way you can go via Pame down there by the shore of Panchase Lek. So it's a couple of days trek normally. You can do from 3 to 5 days up to a week. So if you go at the top of the hill there and keep continuing on the other side of the hill and travel down to Chitre and eventually to Dimua and catch a taxi, whatever you have, back to Pokhara, you can do that way. It's a nice trek. So if you're looking for a short and easy trek, not too high, it's just 2000 meter high, then Panchase trek is a good one from Pokhara. And there is a nice pond at the top of the hill there. It's a nice foresty climb as you go higher. Nice and refreshing air away from the city's hustle bustle and pollution. So coming back to the main mountain range here, the closest and the main mountain range from Pokhara is the Annapurna mountain range. So there is a mountain called Annapurna as well, and the whole mountain range from here up to here is called Annapurna mountain range. And after that there is a big river called Morsangdi in between, which separates the Manaslu mountain range in the east to the Annapurna mountain range here in the west. So I've talked about these mountains before in my last live video. Just in case if anyone new watching it, just a quick update. That's Dakshin Annapurna, or Annapurna South in English, and that's Machaputre, and that's Annapurna Third, Annapurna Second, and Lumsing Himal. And you can see a little bit of Manaslu mountain range there. That's a separate mountain range from this one, because there is a big river in between that cuts through the mountain range and makes this mountain separate from that mountain in the east. So the mountain range in the eastern side of that river called Mersangdi is called Manaslu mountain range. Manaslu mountain is also one of the highest mountain, above 1,000 meters, and this one in the west is called Annapurna mountain range. And these are the mountains of Annapurna mountain range, the closest from Pokhara. And Panchase, one of the smallest mountain in the range, which is only 6,900 meters. And there is Annapurna first, just behind the Panchase here. You can't see it from here, but it's just behind it, and she is 8,000, a little bit higher. So that's the main mountain of this mountain range, but you can't see it from Pokhara because it's so far from here. Since Panchase is the closest one from Pokhara, it looks taller than the other, but it's not. It's the smallest. It's smallest in the mountain range visible here. And that's the Sarangkot hill there. Looks next to the Annapurna South, and Sarangkot is like a popular place for paragliders and people who like to go a little bit higher from Pokhara, but not really high up to the mountains like those ones there. It's around 1,600 to 1,700 meters high, I think. There are nice hotels and restaurants up there. You can go cycling there as well. You can do a short hike as well to Sarangkot, and it's a good day today for paragliding, and that's the spot they go to jump from a paraglide. Well, that's all I wanted to cover in this video, guys. It was a beautiful day. There's already clouds building up there near the Annapurna second. I don't think it's going to be like this whole day. It's going to cover in clouds soon, looks like. So I just wanted to grab this beautiful day and talk about the snow in Panchase Lek, and just to let people know that I'm not dead yet, because it's been a while since I uploaded my last video, because I'm lagging behind in editing really, not being able to upload any new video. So just thought talk about Panchase Hill and the snowing on this hill, and keep my channel active. Hope you like this video, and there will be new video coming soon. So don't think my channel is dead or something. I'll end this video now here with the view of the Panchase landmark of Pokhara. Alright, thanks for watching, and keep checking out for my new videos.